Valentine's Day is one of the biggest days of the year for flowers, but for people living in nursing homes who don't have loved ones nearby or are all alone, the flowers don't always come. But as Apple Valley News Now's Emily Goodell tells us, there's a local nonprofit that's working hard to bring a little light into times of darkness.
Canyon Bloom's Petals for Patients delivered 4,000 bouquets of flowers last year to 24 different organizations across the Yakima Valley. But it all started with a small act of kindness that ended up making a big impact.
They're just lovely.
At the beginning of the pandemic, Cara Lawley was bringing flowers to a friend with advanced Parkinson's disease at the care facility where she lived.
And on the third week, the nurse said, "Do you know what Candace does with those?" And I said, "No." And she said, "Well, she takes these big vases apart and makes lots of little posies and has the nurses deliver them up and down the hallway."
That planted a seed of inspiration that grew into Canyon Bloom's Petals for Patients.
I always say I think they know they're grown with a mission, because the blooms here are truly exceptionally beautiful. It's almost entirely volunteers that make this happen. They are all grown from seed here on the farm.
Including this year, a new project growing tulips out of season.
To have fresh flowers in these very dark months of January and February, to bring a little bit of light into a time in people's lives where there's a lot of darkness.
People like the residents of Emerald Care in Wapato, who struggle with long-term health issues, disabilities, or their mental health.
Every little bit matters when it comes to helping them have a little glimpse of happiness. And that's exactly what those flowers do.
My husband died 7 years ago, and I don't get flowers for Valentine's Day anymore, and I miss them. That someone cares enough to go to all of the time and trouble and expense to do this. That means so much, especially to the people that need it the most, the ones who don't have anyone else who cares. Find out there's somebody out there that does.
To help pay for all of those flowers, Canyon Blooms also sells flower arrangements to local businesses at the farmers market during the summer and as a subscription service. They also accept donations and are always in need of volunteers. Reporting from the Yakima newsroom, Emily Goodell, Apple Valley News Now.